We've not done a video for some time, so we thought we'd do a bit of a catch-up on where we're up to. We've now had the villa for 8 months. It's been a bit of a whirlwind really, still can't believe it, but we're loving it. As we said in our last video, we did buy a property we took a bit of a risk and bought a video tour. We did know the area, to be fair, and the property type, so we had a bit of an idea that it suited us. We'd had a good look around the area and looked at something very similar just around the corner from where we ended up buying. So when we first got to the villa we realised it needed a bit of TLC really.
Yeah, it did, yeah. As Hazel said, you know what I mean, it's, I think we did say we'd update, and obviously it's been a good while, but
we've been a bit busy.
It has been a bit of a whirl, as we said, the last 7 months we've been flying back and forth to Spain. I think we've been probably 6 or 7 times. As soon as we see a cheap flight, we're on it. We even went out there for New Year, didn't we? Which was really nice. But yeah, when we first, we had put a video on to show when we actually went to first got to the villa, and I did a video sort of around walking around the villa when we got there. I mean, since we moved in, we realised it needed a bit of painting, a bit TLC, so we repainted the 2 bedrooms and the bathroom area, and whatnot. And we realised that the roof terrace, really needed tidying up and sorting out. So we went back. The second time we went was when we did this, which was we went for our summer holiday. So we went for 3 weeks in the summer, which was lovely, but it was absolutely roasting hot. And we made the fatal mistake of, because we wanted to get it sorted, of trying to tidy and paint the roof terrace in the middle of August when it was absolutely boiling. I mean, all our neighbours and people who spoke to said we're absolutely crazy, and they're probably right. To be fair, I think we nearly made ourselves ill by doing it. So I would recommend, if you do buy it, don't do it.
Or pay somebody.
Pay somebody, or wait until like Easter or something like that when it's a little bit cooler, or later in the year. Not in the middle of August. But we repainted it, all our new furniture came, and we got it looking lovely, which is great, you know what I mean, and it has been fantastic, I also decided that all the conifers needed to come out at the front of the property. Number 1, it was a little bit of a bug heaven. Number 2, they were sort of really encroaching a little bit on the space. So again, another summer job, which shouldn't have been a summer job, because we spent most of our mornings for the 3 weeks walking back and forth to the bins and whatnot, trying to get rid of these conifers. In the end, I ended up getting somebody in to do it, because I just had enough. So I ended up paying somebody to come and do it. But it now looks really, really good, and we've got it really just how we want it, I suppose, haven't we? Which is lovely.
We set it up as a second home and a holiday home. We absolutely love it. The area is perfect for us. It's so quiet. It's a residential area where we are. So there's somebody there all the time. The neighbours are there all the time. You get to know people. It's quite nice. There's people keeping an eye on it for us. We've got a management company doing that, so you don't feel, you're not worried about it. But we'll touch more on that in the next video. This is just more to let you know where we've been up to. So where we are, it's great because you don't necessarily need a car at all, do you? We've got bikes, so we go everywhere more or less on foot or on bikes when we're there, or we get the bus. The bus stop is just round the corner into Torrevieja or to Lasenia, but we do a lot on the bikes as a family. It's something that we like doing at home anyway, so it suits us. But just around the corner we've got a great Italian restaurant that you can walk to. It's up until late in a shop then. It's not even half a mile to Consume, so we can walk there for bits, and there's a churro van and a chicken wagon there, and it's all very easy. But then just down the hill from us, there's Domino's, which is a local bar that serves food. It's more English, it's a Scottish bar, and brilliant at New Year's Eve. We had a great time there. And next door to that, there's a Spanish bar. They make the best sangria. It's brilliant, isn't it? Traditional tapas. Tiny little bar with chairs on the street, little white umbrellas. really, really cheap. It's so cheap to eat and drink out.
Yeah.
But you've got your favourite. Alex has found a local that we call, what do we call it?
We call it the Shark. It's literally just off our urbanisation.
Yeah. It's at the back of the pool.
It's at the back of one of the pool that's near our villa. And they have petanque courts there. They have the petanque courts. The bar is just like a wooden shack, and it has a portaloo as a toilet. The woman behind the bar doesn't speak any English, it's Spanish only.
It's great.
It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
it's very basic.
It's very basic, but a real little traditional little bar. Yeah. She's quite funny, the woman who has it. Yeah. There's petanque courts there, so I found some petanque balls when we were tidying stuff out, so I've started playing that, and as a family we've started playing that.
We've got to know people. They wave at us with no idea, we're trying with the language, no idea what anyone's saying, but we do a lot of laughing and nodding and like we said, the typical English stuff where you're all like, come away star, and they look at you and you're like, oh, I've run out, but we're working on it. It's nice that we're sort of getting in with the local community, like New Year's Eve we stayed, and we went down to Domino's, which it's not usually what we do on a New Year's Eve, but we had a great time. Like there was food, entertainment and fireworks and carver and grapes at New Year. It was fantastic. It's a great great way to end the year after it's been a bit of a mad year, really.
It has. I mean, your friend also bought a place out there this year, the lady you run with. So New Year's Day we met them and their friends on the Lasagna Beach. The sun was out, it was 23 degrees, and we stood there on the beach with our shorts and t-shirt on and having a beer, all having a chat, and we were all saying how it was lovely, you know what I mean, and we have no regrets. It's a fantastic thing that we've done. Do you know what I mean? We've been, yes, there has been some learning, and from a cost perspective, you know what I mean, and working out when things are hitting and whatever else. But you know what I mean, I've now sort of, and I'll touch more on this in another video on the banking side of things, as you know what I mean, the updates and whatever else. But we're sort of settling into it now. We did obviously say we were going to rent the place, and we applied for our tourist license when we first bought it. That actually came through a lot quicker than we thought, didn't it? It came through in December, so it only took around about 6 months. The solicitor did say it could take about 12 months. So our little casa, so to speak, is now on the internet everywhere, on virtually all the holiday sites and whatever else. And we have got quite a few bookings already for this summer, which is lovely. A bit nerve-wracking because it's the first time we're doing it, but
it's from Easter onwards we've said.
It is
available, because we've got quite a few trips booked ourselves, and family and friends are using it, so we're advertising it from after then. Really, it's more for family before then. So we're looking forward to our second summer. We're constantly looking at flights, and as soon as they're released, we're on. What time did you get up? 5 a.m. We need to release the flights, but you know, that's how it's about utilise. That's why we bought the place. We bought the place, so it's part of your life. When you go, you're on holiday, but I think we're sort of moving towards it's just another home, and you go into it, and it's somewhere that you just stop. So when we're not doing work on the house, so we're constantly looking at flights when they're released. At the minute, we're waiting on the EasyJet flights, which I believe come out in March for Christmas time. They only go up to the end of November, but I'm sure anybody else that has a place can relate. You're constantly looking at YouTube videos. I love watching Between the Lakes and the Scottish couple. Absolutely love their updates. They've been so helpful with the stuff that they've said about like the banking and everything. I'd definitely recommend looking at Between the Lakes videos about banking tech, and we will touch on from watching their videos as things that we're incorporating that have been really, really helpful, which is why we're doing videos to help people, because it is really daunting, but we're lucky that we've got these sort of platforms. When people did this decades ago, this wasn't around. You didn't have the sort of communication, so it's good.
No, you're right, and I mean, to be fair, a few people have contacted us, you know, due to the videos, and asked, you know what I mean, and I've struck up conversations with them via WhatsApp and Messenger and whatever else, where they've been asking me in a bit more depth about our experience and what's happening, because they're in a similar situation and we're thinking of doing this. One couple that we spoke to, I went into great detail about stuff with them, and they decided, obviously from speaking to us, that actually they weren't quite where they needed to be, but they now understood, they were in a much better position to understand what they needed to do to get to where they wanted to be. So they said they're gonna hold off for a few more months and save a bit more, and then they can do what they want. Other people are going out, well, now I think almost, and starting looking at places that we've spoke to, and we've said we'll sort of keep in contact, let me know how you sort of get on and stuff, because, do you know what I mean, it's interesting. I mean, we've met quite a lot of people in our organisation.
Yeah, everyone's really friendly.
Yeah, really friendly. We've made some real nice friends, some friends that we're going to spend some time with this summer when we go out.
We're going rafting.
We're going whitewater rafting.
I don't know if it's whitewater, but it looks pretty good with the Mercy of Tours. It looks like a brilliant day out. We're going trying that.
And they invited us around for dinner at theirs, and they're coming to ours this time. We've met like quite a few. I mean, our organisation is a bit of a mixture of people and nationalities, in the sense of that we've got quite a few English, Irish, you know, I mean, Scottish, whatever, Spanish, but then quite a lot of Spanish people that live there year round, and then other people Spanish people that have holiday homes, and then other nationalities from Sweden, from Norway, Denmark, everywhere. So it's been really, really nice, you know what I mean, and we're still sort of learning and whatever, but it's been good, yeah, I mean, and as I said, I would recommend anybody to do it, I mean, what we've found is we've been trying different things. We've been flying out for weekends, and then for long periods of time and whatever else. I mean, what we have found is that weekends it can be done. It's not out of the question. Purely because you get there, you dump your bag, you settle straight away. I mean, we've flown on a Friday. We've literally picked our son up from school on a Friday, slightly early. Got to the airport, flown. Landed, got to the villa, dumped the bags, and been in Punta Prima at the restaurant at like 9 o'clock. Just gone that evening, having our tea. I've Saturday there, I had Sunday there, been on the beach on the Sunday and whatever else, and then flown back Sunday evening and been in bed here for 11 o'clock Sunday evening.
You're back in the next day.
And been back in work the following day. It is doable. I mean, we got dirt cheap flights when that weekend when we did that.
We went just before Christmas for my birthday. So we went into Torrevieja. Oh my God, we're from Manchester, so when we thought Manchester go to town and you go into the lights and everything, Torrevieja was just wonderful. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm not religious, but the nativity scene, I've never seen anything like it. It was like as big as this room. It must have took them forever to put together. It was so ornate, the detail, and it was in like a big glass dome. Everything was lit up. It was brilliant.
The churches lit up, all the streets. It is amazing.
It was brilliant.
And that's one of the things I think we're really looking forward to this next year. Is
the festivals.
I mean, I went out there with a couple of my cousin and my friend. And we just so happened to be there at the weekend of the Torrevieja International Tapas Festival. Absolutely fantastic. And I'm making a point of this year of going back for that weekend. It's going to be a bit of a lads thing, because it's a great thing to do. And like I say, we're looking forward to sort of Easter and being out there in the festival, and so we're looking around festivals and other things like that now. Do you know what I mean? Because like I say, we turn up and like literally dump the bags, and it's where you relax, you straight away. There's no sort of falling into it. You just know where everything is. It's practical. It's easy. Do you know what I mean? And you sort of plan to do things. So no, it's been good, and I would highly recommend it. If you have got any questions whatsoever, if you want to know anything, please feel free to ask. We'll be as honest as we possibly can with you. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause it's not, from our perspective, it's, you know what I mean. If people can benefit from our experience, from what we've learned, you know what I mean, that's only good, but honestly, it's been great, and
not regretted it in the slightest. We'll do another video just going on about what we've learned, so about banking, car hire, that sort of thing. Just little tips. take from it what you will. Just our experience, it might be helpful, it might not, but yeah, hopefully we'll see you soon.
So,
okay.
see you soon.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.